Hello students, welcome to class 12 physics. In this video we are going to start chapter 9 ray optics and optical instruments. And in this video we are going to cover two topics, that is reflection and refraction. So first of all, let us see what is reflection. Here we are having the reflective surface, right? Now suppose a light is incident on this reflective surface. So what happens on the reflective surface? That when light is incident on the surface, from that surface the light is reflected back in the same medium. So here this ray is called as the incident ray, and this is the reflective surface. These point where the ray gets stuck to the surface, that is called as the point of incidence. And from this point of incidence, the rays get reflected back into the same medium. So this is called as the reflected ray. At this point of interface, that is at the point of incidence, let us draw a normal line. So here we can say that reflection is a process where when the light is incident on the reflective surface, the ray gets reflected in the same medium. Such process of light is called as the reflection. This is the definition of reflection. Now let us see the laws of reflection. See, hereby we have drawn the normal at the point of incidence to see the angle of incidence as well as the angle of reflection. Here, the incident ray makes an angle with respect to this normal line. So, this angle is called as angle of incidence. It is represented by theta I. You can simply represent it as theta 1, or you can simply represent it as I. Right? You can denote anything, but you have to mention that what is the angle of incidence. In the same way, these reflected ray makes an angle with respect to this normal line, and that angle is called as the reflected angle or angle of reflection. It can be represented by theta r. You can also represent it by theta 2 or simply r. So here the first law we can write it as this angle of incidence is equal to that of angle of reflection. This is one of the law of reflection. Second, you can see over here this incident ray, this reflected ray and this normal all lie in the same plane. You can see that it is above this interface. So over here, second law is incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal to the interface all lies in the same plane. So these are the laws of reflection. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, and this incident ray, reflected ray, and this normal, all these three lie in the same plane. So this is about the reflection. So students, just note down this definition of reflection as well as the laws of reflection. Now let us see what the refraction is, right? Refraction is also another property of light. In this process, we need two medium, right? So let us say this is medium 1 and this is medium 2, right? You can consider these medium as the air medium, right? For now, let us consider this medium 2 as the water, right? So here, when a light is incident on this, when a ray is incident on this interface of the medium, we are using the word interface because this is the point where it is separating the two mediums, right? Medium 1 and medium 2. So at this point, right, when the ray is incident, let us write this is the incident ray, and this point, right, when the ray is stuck at this interface, that is the point of incidence, as we have seen in the reflection process, right? From this point of interface, some part will be reflected back, right, and some part of the light that will be refracted into the medium. Why we are using the word as refracted ray? Because when the light gets into the same medium, when it is reflected back into the same medium, we are using the word reflection. But when it enters into the other medium, we can say that that ray is the refracted ray, right? The incident light, when it reflects into the same medium, it is called as reflected ray, and when it enters into the other medium, it is called as the refracted ray. From this point of incidence, let us draw a normal passing through that, right? So when the light enters into the other medium, it won't take the same path, right? Instead of taking the same path, what it does, it bends a slide, right? It will not take the same path, but that ray will be bending either towards the normal or away from the normal. In what case it will be bending towards the normal, in what case it will be bending away from the normal, that we will see later on. But when the ray enters from one medium to another medium, it gets bent towards the normal, right? So this ray is called as the refracted ray. Okay. Again, this incident ray, it makes an angle with this normal. So that angle is called as incident angle or angle of incidence. In the same way, these normal. So that angle is called as refracted angle or angle of refraction. So theta I, and here it is denoted by theta I. As said in the reflection topic, that you can denote it by theta 1, here you can denote by theta 2, right? Here you can denote by simply I, here you can simply denote by R. So this is theta I and theta R. So let us write the definition first. When a ray of light enters from one transparent medium to another medium, the ray of light bends slightly towards the normal. These phenomena is called as refraction. When a ray of light is incident, when it goes from one medium to another medium, the ray gets bent towards the normal or away from the normal. These process or these phenomena is called as refraction. Right? Now before going to law of refraction, right, before learning that, first of all let us understand why this ray gets bent, right, and what is optically denser medium and optically rarer medium. So first of all you note down this definition, then we will see what is rarer medium and what is denser medium. Now, here there is the incident ray, here there is a refracted ray, right? It is making the angle theta r with respect to this normal. Here the incident ray is making angle theta I with respect to normal. Now, before seeing the law of refraction, let us see what is optically rarer medium and optically denser medium. The medium in which the light travels faster compared to the other medium. That means here let us consider medium 1 is optically rarer medium, medium 2 is optically denser medium. So here this is the medium in which the light travels faster compared to that of the other medium, that is the medium 2. Now let us see what is optically denser medium. The medium in which slower compared to that of the other medium is called optically denser medium. That means when the light is entering into medium 2, which is optically denser, here the light will be traveling little slower compared to that in this medium. So that medium is called as optically denser medium. So first note down this, and that we will be seeing the laws of refraction. Now, the same as the reflection here, this incident ray, refracted ray and the normal all lies in the same plane. Second law is about the Snell's law. That is, here we are considering the medium 1 has refractive index n1, medium 2 has a refractive index n2. So, the ratio of the sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is constant. That is sine theta I upon sine theta r equals to n to 1, or you can simply write it as sine I upon sine r equals to n to 1, which is constant. Here n to 1 you can write it as n2 by n. So you may note down this law of refraction.